Hello, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is Monday, August 17th. It is 12:42 p.m. Kind of much cooler today here in Mobile, Alabama. A little humid, but it's still okay. Uh, Today, as you know, I'm working 24/7 because I don't catch a lot of sleep. And this has been, Alhamdulillah, I managed to do with 3, 4 hours a night. Sometimes, uh, it works. It works. Alhamdulillah. Uh, Now, I don't want to be repeating myself about the events that took place uh, in the last few weeks. More importantly, or the most significant one, that once again I got evicted, this time from a non-profit. It was supposed to be a transition home for homeless folk. And again, the city, the county, and the landlord are plotting, frauding, and committing crimes against the most vulnerable. Everybody that they can get away with. And, that brings me back to a few years back when my friend, uh, my dear friend, her father, I, well, Mr. Wheeler, Paul Wheeler, he said that he cannot fight City Hall. He cannot fight the government. Well, this has also been uh, everywhere you go. So, well, no, you can't fight the whole. You cannot fight the government. You cannot fight the whole. No, we can't. We can't because Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is just, and the pharaohs of the land always thought that they will be able to enslave and commit crimes against the masses and thought that they will be getting away with it. And our responsibilities as people in any society or any gathering anywhere, that we have to stand up. We have to be a human being. And being a human being is to care and love one another and stand for what is right. That's why, again, we are still here because this is Sunnatullah, the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we have no other choice. We have no control, you know, everything from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So to make it short, I don't want to go in a very deep religious discussion. That I can and I will fight City Hall. I will fight the whole government with all its branches and departments, because this is our duty and obligations as human beings. When we see injustice, we have to stand up and voice and said Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us free. We're not gonna be pushed to the curb, intimidated, and every crime would be justified against us, and we have to bow and worship the shaitan because we are afraid of losing this or losing that or losing what I'm talking about. Now that's all said. I wanted to not to take anything back about my protest throughout these years, but I wanted to again be clear that I am not complaining about my loved ones and define loved ones. Everybody that I ever encountered in my life, whether an associate, a co-worker, a friend, a neighbor, a relative, we all do the best with what we got. And in the last 8 years, I found out, from life experiences, that everybody been victimized. When we have no iman that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in charge, and we have some hesitations, then we have to deal with what is coming to us. Okay. Hadith of Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam is very clear. إذا استعنت فاستعن بالله وإن توكلت فتوكل على الله واعلم أن الأمة لو اجتمعت على أن ينفعوك بشيء لن ينفعوك إلا بما كتب الله لك وإذا اجتمع واعلم أن الأمة إذا اجتمعت على أن يضروك بشيء لن يضروك إلا بما كتب الله عليك. رفعت الأقلام وجفت الصحف. There is nothing to be said after that. And the Quran, it's a very clear message to mankind. Anybody with a basic little education, not education even, if someone can read and understand, there is no excuse. You don't need a scholar, you don't need any, because the wealth in the Quran, it is directed to the individual. Everything is directly, everybody is responsible about their own life and destiny and behaviors, and we all gonna be responsible and hold accountable for everything. Nothing comes from, there is nobody in control again. but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And whatever we endure of suffering is from our action, and whatever is good coming to us here is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is no other way to explain it, but as easy, as simple to understand as that. Again, I am not a scholar by any stretch of the imagination or imam, but this is how I live my life, how I've been living my life for the last 60 years. I, alhamdulillah. And so I just wanted to make sure that my wrath and my activism has nothing to do with the people that they've been in my life. No one did anything to anyone, and we just all trying to do the best with what we got. My advice to everyone: love yourself, and live, and no one gonna prevent you from progressing, being a decent human being. So it's not there. When people make, oh, but don't go there, or ourselves, actually, our souls, oh no, don't go out right now, running, or maybe, there's a lot of maybes. But once you go out there and take the first step, reality kicks in. This is what real. All the illusions and all the fear and all the stuff that it has been put in our minds by sometimes by ourselves and other forces, is not there until we go out and live, and then you will see this is reality, this is life, this is haq, this is real. Everything else is just an illusion. It's a intimidation. It's a brainwash. It's to confuse, and it's empty promises that you're gonna get this and you're gonna get this, or if you do this you're gonna face that, or all of this is nothing. It's amal of shaitan. It's the work of devil, of Satan. Uh, so as anyway, I just wanted to chat and make sure that no one uh, misunderstand where I am coming from. I love you all. Wish you all the best, and continue to live, and live free. And take care of yourself first, so you can take care of those who are dependent on you. Okay? And here is the Adhan الظهر in Mobile, Alabama. Alright? Okay. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.